There are no participation trophies. There's no, stickers and everyone's invited to have a good time. Life is hard. And everyone in life is actually trying to play the same game. If you're a sportsman, you like racquetball, I've heard, for example.
Yeah.
There's a small pool of people who play racquetball, and you have to compete within that pool to be the best, and maybe you become the world champion. There's a small pool of people who compete at kickboxing, professional soccer, and the bigger the pool is, the more difficult it is. Well, life is the only game where every single one of us, 8.1 billion people, is trying to play the exact same game. And the same game is, there's only so much money in the world, there's only so many resources, there's only so much happiness. I'm going to try to provide for my family as best as I can. And whether people say money's not important or is important, everyone's part of this game. So winning is very difficult. I did 6 months in the McDonald's drive-thru. I worked 3 years in a pret-a-manger store in Luton Airport making sandwiches. And it's those jobs, the real selling your time for money hour by hour, that teaches you the value of things. Even now, I jokingly laugh with Andrew when I buy things. I don't know what the numbers are, but I'll calculate, like, how many hours would I have had to work in that job to buy, say, the Bugatti? And it's something crazy like 310 years of constantly working at that sandwich shop. No hours off, no days off. So we're talking at 4 human lifetimes. I've always given people a hard time who claim they don't have time to be in shape. If they're big and fat and they're like, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym. First of all, everyone has time enough to eat less, because it actually requires less time. So that's a cop-out as it is. But a line that my coach used to say when I was training at Storm Gym, when people say, oh, I don't have dumbbells at home, I don't have a punch bag at home. He always used to say, if you're determined enough, you could get in the best shape that you could possibly get in an empty room by yourself. And when I was in jail, that came back to me in my mind. I was just like, well, I can get in amazing shape in an empty room by myself. How determined are you? It's not fun down on that dirty floor doing those push-ups with roaches crawling by your face as you're going down and up. It's not fun, doing sit-ups with a towel on your back on a concrete floor instead of a mat. It isn't fun sitting there doing squats, looking at the TV, sweating and then having to take one of those horrible showers. But